Glad you're still with us on Colorado and Company. Hey, we are so lucky to have with us today comedy icon Paul Reiser. He has done it all, and we have him here virtually before his Comedy Works gig this week.
Paul, it's such an honor to have you here on the show. How are you?
I'm well. It's an honor to be here on your lovely show.
Well, I
I
have to
love the
say,
studio. I love what you've done with the whole place.
oh, thank you. Yes, you like my fake flowers here? I'm so proud of them.
Very nice. Very nicely done.
Well, I have to say, during the pandemic, me, along with a ton of other people that I've spoken to, devoured the Kaminsky method. So we were all very surprised to see you looking, not quite yourself.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong, not bad at all, but different. So tell
not
us
good.
about your tell us
Not
about
good.
your role as Martin. I disagree. I think you look fantastic.
You're very kind. You know, the great thing, they said we're going to age you up a little. And the producer said, we're going to give you padding. I said, I have padding. They go, we're going to double. And they said, we're going to make you bald. I said, well, that's coming. Just wait. And then their genius idea said, we're going to give you a little ponytail. I said, well, that's genius. And yeah, the mixed results and the responses I got from friends and loved ones were, wow, what a great job they did. Or alternatively, oh, he's let himself go. The worst was when I would hear friends who said other friends didn't even have the nerve to call me. They would call them and go, is that how Paul looks now?
Have you
Did
seen
we miss a
Paul?
meeting? We saw him last year. He didn't look that bad.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
but it was an interesting thing because they aged me up. They just basically they put a bald cap and they had these great technicians. And the first time they did, it takes like 2 hours. I'd fall asleep in the chair and I'd wake up and I'd see the new me. And my first thought, I looked in the mirror and I went, it's my father. I've become my father. It was like, not the ponytail, but oh my gosh, it was a glimpse into the inevitable future.
That is so funny. Well, I don't know if you've Googled yourself recently, but
I got to do
I,
that. No.
well, we
Yeah.
were Googling you earlier, and that's actually like the first thing that pops up is like, is Paul Reiser in the Kaminsky method? Because people are like, wait, oh my gosh, that's him. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting thing. I'd never really done uh, a role where they change your look that much, and it's very fun and very liberating because you just, especially that character, because you throw all vanity out. The goal was not to look good. The goal was to look worse.
Yeah,
So the good part of that is when I take all the stuff off and I go out in the world, people go, well, compared to yesterday, you look great. So
exactly.
my natural state of decay suddenly looks good.
So how does, series TV compare to stand-up? Because I'm sure there are some similarities, probably a lot of differences too.
You know what I tell people? A lot of the comics that I started with, we all wanted to be comedians. And some of us were lucky enough that we got into acting, but that was never the goal. The goal was always stand up. And for me, it's always been the first love. So, and I took a long time off. I hadn't done it for a number of years. And then about 7 or 8 years ago, I finally got back into doing it. And it's never ceases to surprise me how fun it is and how much I missed it. It's intimate. They're right there, and you don't have to wait 6 months to find out if it was funny or if it was good. They're right there, and the audience changes every night, and they change what you do, and I love it. So and Comedy Works in Denver is it's one of the best clubs in the country, and so I starting this year, I really wanted to do a whole bunch of just specifically do comedy clubs and break in some new material and just get the muscle back because it's been a while.
Yeah, well, we're so excited to have you here in Denver this weekend. It's going to be so much fun. Now, I want to talk quickly too about your latest book. It's How Do You Get to Carnegie Hall, and it's all about advice. Is there any advice that you can share with us here on the show?
Wow.
Just a
Stay out
little.
of show business. Well, I was approached and they said I was given sort of a blank slate. They said write something, not quite a book, but bigger than an essay. I think it was like 10,000 words or something. And I
Yeah.
said, I had these stories. They weren't stories, but experiences that meant a lot to me that I thought I could share. And this was the perfect place to do it. And what it was getting to work, and I've been so lucky and blessed. I've gotten to work with so many of my idols, people that I grew up idolizing: Mel Brooks and Carol Burnett and Neil Simon, Peter Falk. These were specifically people that meant the world to me. And um, and when I got to work with each of them, I was struck with something they all had in common, which was they never stopped trying to make things better. You know, that they always, there's a reason that they got to the top of their game. A, they were hugely talented, but also they never sit back and go, yeah, that's fine. No, they're going to up to showtime and beyond. They're going to try and make it better. They're going to call you in the middle of the night and say, I know how to fix that joke. It's like, that's been so inspiring to me. And that was the gist of that book. And that's what I, you know, if anything I share with people is with, you know, young comics or young writers, it's like, it's never over. You never have it. You never get it, which is part of why stand-up is so fun, because it's not done. You know,
Yeah.
Tomorrow's another chance, and you get to play with it, and you're always discovering new things.
I love that. And that actually really makes me want to run out and get your book, because such sage advice. So amazing. Hey, good job. You've seamlessly plugged yourself.
That's
in.
another 40 cents right there.
Perfect. Hey,
I can get that medium Pepsi I had my eye on.
I love it. You're welcome.
Well, Paul Reiser plays Comedy Works South January 14th and 15th. For tickets and information, go to comedyworks.com.